Welcome to Travel Time, and my name is Cheryl Chivers, and my guest this week is Kathy Omberg, and we are going to the island of Runaway Bay, Jamaica.
It was great.
You had a good time.
We did. The weather was perfect. We were right on the beach, and that's all we wanted.
This year you chose a smaller type hotel. You went to the Royal Decameron on Runaway Bay.
We did. It was smaller. I don't know how many rooms, but quite a bit smaller than what we've ever done. And we had our own little individual, they're like octagon-shaped cabins.
And how far were you from the water?
Oh,
Crawling?
probably about 100 feet.
So you could crawl out to the water.
We could.
It was beautiful.
Yes. Nice sand. They raked the beach every night. It was just beautiful. We were close to restaurants and bars and had everything we could ever want.
This resort was more of a Caribbean-looking resort. It's not your big high-rise cement. Nope. It was more show what the Caribbean has to offer.
Yes.
You like that?
We did. The last couple trips we've gone on, we've stayed in beautiful resorts, but they're huge and massive, and you don't really feel the local flavor at all.
And at this resort, you really did.
We were right in the middle of everything, yeah.
And the food was good?
The food was good. The staff was wonderful. Everything was clean and neat and tidy.
So, at this resort, you didn't have to rush down to the beach and put your towels on at 6 o'clock in the morning so you could get there. Everything was just...
We never felt crowded like the beach was crowded, although the resort was full, they kept telling us, but there was always room on the beach. Always.
So what did you do the 10 days while you were there? Did you do anything except for laying on the beach?
That's most of it, and eating.
Yeah.
And we took one little half-day trip into Ocho Rios, and we learned a lot. We had a great bus driver who gave us lots of information.
So how far is that from Runaway Bay?
About 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yep.
And the airport, you flew into Montego Bay.
Montego Bay, and that's a little over an hour away.
So it's good to get there earlier in the day then.
Yes, earlier in the day the better.
Okay.
Because immigration was a long, long line. That took a long time.
Well, and the time of the year that you travel to is it's a very popular time. You know, it's during that President's Week. So
and we arrived on a Saturday, and I think that's a busy time for them.
The best time to do is, I find that traveling anywhere like on a Wednesday to a Monday is perfect because you don't have those, because the timeshares people are already traveling on Saturday to Saturday.
Sure. Yeah. So it was good.
What was the favorite part about this resort? Because of it was a smaller scale, more of the Caribbean with the Caribbean woods and things like that. What did you find that you liked the best?
How easy it was to get around, and it was just a little more intimate setting. They had garden cottages as well as oceanside, and we were lucky enough to get upgraded to an oceanside.
So you're spoiled.
We're spoiled, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we can ever go back now. But yeah, it was just real intimate, and it's kind of broken into three little areas. There's bays, and each one kind of has their own unique character. So,
well, you know what I find is that when you travel to different parts of the Caribbean or Mexico, did you feel safe?
We felt very safe.
Good. So you didn't feel any hindrance of any type of problems?
Nope. When we walked out of the resort property, there was a little shopping area there, so we walked to that a couple times. And they always took down our name and our cabin number and made sure they know who was coming and who was going.
That's a good feeling.
It was good to know that they're keeping track of that.
Did you find that there was a lot of children at this resort? Or
Yep, it's family-oriented.
So it's very family-oriented.
Yep,
okay,
very
good.
family-friendly. They had a Dora's Playland or whatever. They had a building with lots of controlled activities for the kids.
And then they have a sister resort that they have more of a playground, a water
park big water slide. It's about just a 10-minute ride down the road. Yep. And we can go back and forth between the two.
And so you can use all the facilities at both?
Yep.
Wow.
So I preferred ours, though. If we had kids, it would be real fun to go on that water slide.
So now that you felt, what we have to do is next year is we might have to make sure we do the nonstop flights.
Yes.
That is...
The travel days are the worst part of the trip. I can't lie about that.
Especially coming from our country.
Yeah.
You know, when we come from Fargo, North Dakota, and have to travel all the way to Jamaica, we find
that's a long day traveling. Yeah.
So next year what we'll do is we'll definitely work on the nonstop flights and midweek travel, which will be easy.
Yeah.
As you see, Kathy and her husband, and they were also traveling with another couple, which they always travel together. They had a great time at the Royal Decameron in Runaway Bay, Jamaica. Please call us here at Travel at 847-9231. Also check our specials on our Facebook page, or just stop in the office and give us a call, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Thanks, Kathy.
Sure, anytime.